If you open a brick and mortar store and just expect people to walk in, you're gonna lose money fast. I run a package ship retail store in New York City, and marketing a brick and mortar business is something I feel like people don't talk about enough. Nobody magically knows that you exist on day one. You really have to get your name out there. So in this video, I'm breaking down 3 of the methods that brought us to 6 figures in revenue in the first 6 months of opening our store. Our first method is EDDM. If you've never heard of this before, it's called Every Door Direct Mail. That's what it stands for. It's a custom flyer or postcard that gets sent out to as many mailboxes as you choose through USPS. Where people do tend to waste the money is not having a good enough offer. If what's on that postcard doesn't make sense, doesn't catch someone's eye, or is just garbage in general, who cares? Nobody's gonna wanna come to your store to claim the offer that's on the postcard that you sent out. Someone needs to look at it and stay looking at it because of the way that you designed it. And second, it has to be an offer that they can't refuse. Let's say your target audience is males. You can't really control that when you're sending postcards to mailboxes, but you can take advantage of the males that will be looking at your postcard by creating an offer for your barbershop that is a $1 haircut. Now, people are gonna look at that and be like, $1 haircut? That could be garbage. But what you are doing with something like this is you're making it very easy for someone to come and claim your offer in the store itself. And your goal for when they come in to claim that offer is to genuinely give them an amazing experience and an amazing product. This weighs heavily on your product or service, as it has to be a good product or service. But if you don't want to offer one of those main things like an actual haircut for free or for a heavy discount, what you can do is offer a separate service like a shape up or a beard trim or something along those lines. You kind of have to adjust it for your business. That way, if they are claiming that free offer of the shape up, they might as well go ahead and get a haircut as well and pay for that. Now, once you have your offer, the design is extremely important as well. Like I said, use bright colors, make sure your branding is on point, make sure it looks clean, professional, trustworthy. And for the example of the barbershop, just to use it again, if you're marketing that free haircut, you wanna put a picture of someone that got a fire haircut that looks amazing. You wanna put them on that postcard because someone's gonna look at that and you're selling them that dream of looking handsome and looking fly and coming in to claim that offer that you put on the postcard. After they come in to claim, you need to ask for a review, because if you can lock in these reviews, that means you're more trustworthy. That means more and more people will claim the offer that's on your postcard and then continuously come back to you because your reviews are outstanding. Now, if you want to tie in social media to all this, then that's a whole different ballgame, but you could definitely do that. Get some testimonials, get some nice shots of people sitting there moving around a little bit with their haircut. In one glance at that postcard, people should understand what they get, what result they'll have, and when they need to act. Put an expiration date on that shit, because if people want that $1 haircut, they might as well come in within the next 2 weeks. And if they don't, then they missed out and they could try next time or keep waiting or maybe come and visit anyways. And at the end of the day, people will just come in for the free thing. That's normal. There are freeloaders everywhere, but still provide the service. And if they're not gonna be paying for it, at least try to get a Google or Yelp review out of them. Okay, that was a lot. Method 2 is Google Ads. Local Google Ads is basically who can outspend who. You're competing with other businesses that are bidding on the same keywords that are in your same area. For example, I'm a shipping store. There's another shipping store not too far away. If we're both running Google Ads, it's literally a game of who could pay more for the keywords. Okay, so instead of trying to outspend the other businesses that are in your area, what you can do is switch up the offer. They're most likely not really running an offer in their Google Ads. They're probably just doing something along the lines of shipping near me, barber near me. You have to kind of make it similar to what you would have done in the EDDM by creating an offer that is difficult to refuse. After you have all of that set up, Google Ads is, like I said, for local Google Ads, it's not so daunting of a task. If you just kind of sit there 20 minutes, do a few YouTube videos, watch a few YouTube videos, you'll get the hang of it. After you finish all that, the next part is to monitor your ads. You have to continuously see every day what demographic is clicking on your ads, what age range, what locations, and you kind of have to narrow it down little by little so that you can spend more on people that are willing to actually come to you. Now, method 3 is events, flyers, and local networking. This is simple but extremely effective if you're a small business and you're the owner and you're actually there very often. Get to know the businesses around you. Go in there, spend some money, you know, talk it up with the owners if they're there. Sometimes they're not. Even if they're not there, you could talk to the employees and, you know, make a connection there. You're not selling them anything. You're just introducing yourself to them. And you could even go for exchanging business cards with them and saying, hey, I'll put some of your cards in my store if you do the same for me. That's free exposure for the both of you. Nobody loses anything. You both gain something out of it. Another thing is being visible in the neighborhood. For example, your signage, or, you know, having someone stand outside, handing out flyers with that same attraction offer from the beginning. Especially if you're a brick and mortar, you need to be memorable with the products and the services, and you need to be memorable with your branding. People will not remember another flyer that's handed to them, but what they will remember is something unusual. For example, since our store is GorillaShip, there are no other gorillas in the neighborhood. So if people talk about that place with the gorilla, or the gorilla spot, shipping place, whatever, it's very likely that the other person talking to them will know what they're talking about. Okay, so you have all the three methods. At the end of the day, your reviews and customer interactions are extremely important, more important than all three of these, because if you get someone walking through the door, you need to give them either a pleasant experience or an amazing service or product. Then you need to get them to leave reviews. You need to do that. The SEO is important. It bumps you up in the Google search list. It builds trust for people that are willing to try to come to you, and it helps the people that will keep coming back to you. If you want to learn how to turn first-time visitors in your brick and mortar store to repeat customers, you might as well click the video in the description or the one right up here, and I'll tell you exactly how I do it with Google reviews. And if this video helped, subscribe. See you guys next time. Later.